and Dave Daily right here on the Muskegon Channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly, Dave Cackley. It looks like I saw some snaps on the old interwebs there this morning. It looks like you had an eventful morning.
Yeah, a pie eating contest and matched wits against some fifth graders, and I lost both times.
Oh, boy. Well, we pretty much assured the fifth graders were going to beat you in anything. I mean, because let's face it,
that's
not much going on up there.
I'm college educated, but I don't have a lot of retention.
College educated
for a lot of the stuff in elementary school.
Is that what you call it?
Yeah, third, fourth grade. That's about my level of retention for any of that stuff.
Okay.
Although I think I'm still pretty good. If we do state capitals, I can probably get 80 to 90% of the state capitals.
Capital Arkansas.
That would be Fayetteville, I believe.
Oh, I think you're wrong.
No, I think it's Fayetteville. Pretty sure it's Fayetteville.
You wouldn't be Little Rock?
I'm pretty sure. Why don't you Googles it?
You want to put some money on it?
Don't do this, man. I'm going to stick with Fayetteville, but I'm not putting money on it. No.
Come on.
No, I'm not putting money on it.
Make it interesting. You know you like to gamble.
I believe it's Fayetteville. Yeah, see, this is you kind of just
I'm not the guy bragging up I know all the state capitals.
I didn't say I know. I said I knew 80%. That could be one of the 20% that maybe I don't know. I said I could give you easily without
throw $10
question,
on it.
I'll throw you $10 that I can name 40 of the 50 states.
No. I throw $10 on Fayetteville or Little Rock.
No.
Right,
I don't believe it's Little Rock. Maybe it is Little Rock. God, now I see. No, I can't. Yeah, because it's either Fayetteville or Little Rock. No, I'm not going. No.
Go 5.
If I go 5 and I lose, I can't supersize.
Go 750.
No. I'm not going to stop.
All right.
Just stop. I believe it's probably Fayetteville, but I could be wrong. It might be Little Rock.
Okay.
I think it's Fayetteville.
All right. Well, you start some news. I'm gonna look it up here.
Okay, you Google it. All right. Senate will vote on competing bills tomorrow that could end the government shutdown, but probably won't. GOP proposal includes some protection for DACA recipients and $5.7 billion for a border wall. Democrats are offering $1.5 billion. No border wall. I can't read that. Little Rock. Okay. See, I'm glad I didn't. Glad I didn't take it. See, that's smart. That's knowing your limitations. Knowing you might be wrong, I'm open to being wrong.
Okay.
No, I didn't bet you. So I consider that a $5 win for me because I didn't put up $5 that Fayetteville was the capital.
I consider that you being a lily-livered chicken.
Whatever.
That's all I have to say.
All right. So the bottom line shutdown's not going to end. Although this is what I think might happen. I've got a theory on this that I think may prove correct over the next few weeks. President isn't going to budge on the border wall at all. He can't. That was a campaign promise. And there's this other thing that doesn't get reported, but I think people need to keep in mind, is that the people who voted for Donald Trump, they weren't federal workers for the most part. Most federal workers, most federal employees who this is impacting, voted for Democrats.
Okay.
So I think while Trump and the Republicans are being blamed, most people are putting the blame on them for the shutdown. The further we go along, it's not going to politically, it doesn't really impact the right as much as it does the left. So I think the Democrats are going to be more inclined to make a deal, which is going to have to include a border wall. And I think that's where the compromise. I think you're going to get what you're going to end up seeing is more protection for the DACA recipients. They're going to get that's where the compromise is going to come. Oh, and they're going to, and you can spin it. If you're the left, you can spin it and say, hey, we wanted to get federal workers back to work. The president wasn't going to do it. So
wait.
What?
Oh, I thought my head was going to blow up.
Well, no, it's just
I thought we were turning into Fox News there for a second.
Wait, what the hell are you talking about? Why do that, man? Why can't we just have an interesting conversation about this? I throw out my point. I think this is what's going to end up happening.
Okay.
I think you're going to get a compromise in a couple of weeks, and I think the government's going to reopen. I don't think this is going to last a whole lot longer, maybe a couple more weeks, but it doesn't surprise me that it's lasted this long because both sides are really, really dug in, but one's going to have to give a little bit. And I think from the political side of the eye, I think Democrats are going to end up giving a little bit on it.
Okay.
Maybe I'm wrong. We'll see.
The great Dave Blitzer, political analyst.
Wolf wishes he were me. All right, what else is going on? Supreme Court has allowed a partial ban on transgender people in the military. Appeals are expected to continue. The 5-4 vote reverses a lower court order that put the policy on hold. I just think this is so dumb.
Dude.
Who cares?
You know
I
what?
don't care.
Last night I was watching on Amazon Prime. There's a thing it's like the 101 biggest news stories of the 20th century.
Mm-hmm.
And as I'm watching this thing, I'm thinking to myself, there is always some internal enemy that we come up with as Americans that we have to demonize. Be it communists in the movies or, you know, back in the McCarthy days. And we've always got some internal enemy that we have to have this internal battle about. Why? Maybe it's transgenders. Maybe it's Black Panthers. Maybe it's communists in the film industry. I just don't know. And then if you think about it too, since you and I have been around, there's always been some war going on somewhere, be it small or big. And we're talking 48 years here. Mm-hmm. Why? Why do we, as a society of Americans, why do we always have to have something internally demonized that we have to fight, and then some offshore battle that we got to go be a part of as well?
That's a good question. I think demonize is too strong a word with some of this. I don't think people who are opposed to the transgender are demonizing transgender people.
Oh, they are.
They look at it. No, they're not. This is where you're wrong. They look at it as an illness, and these are people they want to help. Some look at them as freaks. No, seriously.
No,
you laugh at it. That's
no, they
true.
don't. They don't look at it like that at all.
You're wrong. You're completely wrong on this one.
No,
I'm
not wrong.
I agree that some people have been demonized. I don't believe transgender people are being demonized. I believe there are those who disagree with it and think that it's not a real thing. I have come the other way on it. I believe it is a real thing. I believe it goes back to what happens in utero where there's a split. Sometimes a twin gets absorbed, and it could be a male absorbing a female twin, and that's, I'm just spitballing in my own head, thinking this is how transgenderism kind of came to be. Now, whether it's an illness or whether it's something people should just, this is who they are. I don't know what the answer is.
Live and let live.
I think most people don't. I don't. Now the question would be: is that what's best for a transgender person?
What do you care?
I know. I'm. Just,
what does anybody care?
Why don't you care about transgender people?
I want them to be them. Be happy. Be who you are. I don't care what you are, how you identify.
Okay.
What impact does that have on my life in any way, shape, or form?
Very good. This is a very important question, and seriously, I think this is one of the most important discussions we've had. Do you know what the transgender suicide rate is?
It's terrible.
It's 40%.
I believe that.
40%. And do you know that does not improve with surgery? Like if you're a woman who is transitioning and believes they're a man and believes they're a man,
okay,
which is,
honest question then.
And you get the surgery,
yeah,
the suicide rate doesn't drop.
Okay, honest question then. Do you think that suicide rate is propelled because transgender people feel that everybody out there wants to help them?
I can't answer. That's an interesting question.
No,
that's a possibility.
That suicide rate is where it's at because transgender people know that people are out there freaked out by who they are and who they want to be.
I don't think that's necessarily true.
Oh, it's totally true.
You can't prove that. No, you can't prove that. I'm saying that's a possibility. I'm open to that being a possibility, but there's no scientific data to back that up. That's why I said once they've transitioned, once they've become a woman or become a man, some obviously don't. Some just identify and whatever. I don't have an issue with it personally, but do I want what's best for the individual? Yeah, I don't know what the answer to that is.
It's certainly not
do whatever you want.
Taking them out of anything they want to participate in.
I'm like you. I don't care. It doesn't bother me one way or the other. But what I'm saying is I don't like people who happen to disagree with it or think that maybe it's not best for the transgender person to automatically say, oh, they hate transgender people. That's wrong. That's not right. That's stupid.
All right.
Okay, so
next story.
I think
trust me on this
one.
Find
this later
the
on.
suicide rate ain't 40% because everybody's out there worried about transgender people and how they feel. You know, it's out there
It's
because
not-
people feel threatened by transgender people, and it's a
People aren't
bad,
thre-
bad,
I
bad
don't
thing.
know anybody who's threatened by transgender people. I don't know any of those people. I don't know. Come on. I'm not saying that doesn't exist. I'm not disagreeing.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you the greatest
That's right.
case in point:
Go ahead.
the bathroom argument.
Oh, I think that's stupid.
It's totally
Bathroom argument
stupid,
is
but
dumb. Totally
there are
dumb.
people out there that will stand on their last leg over the bathroom argument about which bathroom you're supposed to use. Are you a man or are you a woman? Use the men's restroom or use the women's restroom. Now,
Okay.
let me ask you this.
Go ahead.
When you go somewhere and there's only one bathroom to use and it says it's got the man and the woman picture on it, all of a sudden it's okay. Nobody cares. But if there's
You know-
there's the men's room and the women's bathroom next to each other, then we have an argument on our hands.
Do you know what happened? How this all started, though? You know that you could always use whatever bathroom you wanted. There isn't any law. There was never any law.
I didn't say there
That's what's
was.
stupid about this. Well, what my point is, if I wanted to use the women's bathroom, I could. If I wanted,
And you
if a
have, by
woman
the way,
wanted to
I've
use
seen
my-
you.
Yeah, I have.
I know.
I like it better in there, actually.
You squat
And
to
I'm
pee
not-
to
I don't-
begin with anyway, so
I do like to sit down to pee. It's way more comfortable. That's just how I roll.
you get my point. Move on to the next story.
All right. Continuing, the cold temperatures and see this now we get to downshift towards less
Okay.
important stuff, but good things. Cold temps and snow have been a major benefit for the Muskegon Winter Sports Complex. Skating rinks on North Scenic Drive opened on Tuesday. Cross country skiing, snowshoe trails, those should open today with the luge debuting this weekend. So you and I
Yes.
are grown ups. We don't really like the outside. We don't like the cold, but this is good for people who like it.
Yeah. The luge is fun. I've never
Don't get
ridden
out
it
there.
myself.
Yeah.
They've tried year after year after year to make that happen, and you know,
For you?
huh?
For you to luge?
Yeah.
For you to luge?
I'm all for a good time. I'm all for the Winter Sports Complex. In fact, we've got a big live show coming up with them a little later on in February. There, it's going to be a lot of
Oh,
fun.
very cool.
But I know this of me.
Mm-hmm.
Getting my ass beat going down a luge track ain't what's
Yeah.
happening at 48 years old. No.
Of course not. Yeah, it's just, I'm 46. We had to do a promo shoot for TV 13 at the local trampoline park. I did something to my right leg.
Yep.
Have no idea. And it was just like the day after. It's like, God, my right leg just below my knee hurts. I have no idea how it
dude,
happened.
we took
Old
the kids
man
to the
pains.
trampoline park here
Yeah.
over Christmas break, and I'm literally, I'm like, no.
What did you do?
Because I've seen America's Funniest Home Videos enough, and I know that the fat guy ends up on the floor every time. See, you think I'm watching this because it's mindless entertainment? No, I'm doing research. Okay, so I'm not ending up on that for $10,000. No way in hell.
Right.
All right. So, and the next thing too is that it's like this place is filled with screaming kids and parents worried about the bully. It's like, no, I'm just gonna go sit in this corner right over here, play on my phone till it's dead. Let me know when the hour's up.
So you didn't take not even one bounce.
Nope.
Not even one bounce.
They didn't even take my shoes off.
Oh, jeez.
You get to that point in the
just
park where it
being-
says you no farther here without your shoes. No.
So I think my problem was I was having too much fun and I bounced a little too much.
See,
maybe
that's
jumped
what
too high,
happens.
maybe a little too much, and you get these old man mystery pains. It's sad. Sports. Michigan rode the struggle bus but managed to squeak by unranked Minnesota at home 59-57. Michigan fans getting a little nervous. I mean,
Hey,
dude,
you know what though?
you guys are 18. You're 18-1. There's nothing to be nervous about yet. You don't need to be
it was
playing
a-
your best right now.
It was a big night for Michigan fans last night in Muskegon.
How
Coach
so?
Harbaugh came to the game.
Oh, really?
He was at the Big Reds game last night. I think it was the Big Reds against Shores. A little hoop action going on.
Oh,
And I don't know about what time it was. Maybe 7:30, 7:45. My Facebook
Yeah.
feed blew up with pictures of Jim Harbaugh. It's
Well,
like
it's
what
crazy,
place
you know,
off.
Well, Harbaugh, you've got a lot of those guys who played
Oh, yeah.
football for the Reds playing basketball. So,
Yep.
he's staying, you get to watch the athleticism. You want to
Sure.
see, you know what a guy did during his football season, but now you want to see how athletic he
Yep.
is, and you can really showcase that on the basketball floor. So, a lot of big Reds got big time college athletic
Yes, they
potential.
do.
So. There you go. Red Wings skate by Edmonton 3-2. That's sports.
Have yourself a great, what the hell day is it anyway? Wednesday?
Today's Wednesday, man.
Enjoy the middle of the week, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Later.